Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Redstone9X here and welcome back to another command block tutorial video. And as of today's video, we are just a few days away from Christmas, so hope you guys are excited about that. And for today's festive video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do candy cane armor commands in Minecraft. Christmas edition, of course. And what I mean by that is, you can probably guess by the title that these commands will allow you to give you a set of candy cane-like armor that can give you some cool abilities when you wear the full armor set. Now the previous one I did was the polar bear armor and weapon commands, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Link will be in the description down below after you finish watching this video. And now, before I go into more details on what those commands are to make this work, you know the drill. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that guys, let us start today's video. Okay guys, so here are all the commands right here. So it is a lot of commands to make this all work out, like a lot of them, but trust me, it's not as bad as it looks, and I'll explain why that is later on in this video. And, as always, I will leave a link in the description down below so you guys can copy and paste them into your world later on. Now, let's start this video. So first off, as always, I'm going to demonstrate how this works. So I'm going to get my candy cane armor set. And just so you know, yes, I know that candy canes aren't in Minecraft, so I had to work with the next best thing, which was candy cane-like player heads, but it still works. Okay, so anyway. So we have my candy cane armor right here, which they all have protection 2 on them. So not bad. And as you can see, nothing happens as of yet. Well, what this armor set does, it allows you to craft certain candy canes per se, like those ones over there, which I'll explain what they are. But to make them we need a few things: sugar, white dye, blocks of amethyst, and different types of colored dyes. So before I make them, here are the different kinds of candy you can craft. So we first got battle candy cane, fire candy cane, miner's candy cane, sugar high candy cane, deep sea candy cane, recovery candy cane, and the Hearty candy cane. And I'm going to show you what their effects are in just a moment. So here's how you craft one of them, starting with the battle candy cane. So what you need is 4 pieces of sugar, 1 block of amethyst, and 1 white dye, and then the color you want, which in this case is red dye, which you get the battle candy cane. So for the fire candy cane, same thing, except we need orange dye. For the miner's candy cane, oops, a little too much. So for this one we need a yellow dye. The sugar high candy cane, you need green dye. The deep sea candy cane, same thing, but with blue dye. Recovery candy cane with purple dye. And lastly, the Hearty candy cane, you need it with pink dye. So that's pretty much how you craft all the different candy canes, and it only works when you're wearing this armor set. Okay, so let me put this stuff away just for a second. And now we're going to go over the effects of the different candy canes we got. Starting with the battle candy. And also I'm going to grab a few of these mobs too, and a sword. So for the battle candy cane, you guys can pretty much guess what this is going to do. So when I eat the battle candy cane, as you can see, it gave me 1 hunger point, and also gave me resistance 2 and strength 2 for 2 minutes. Which is perfect for combat against powerful mobs like these guys. Nothing to it. And obviously because they're candy canes, they don't give that many hunger points, so it's best to keep other foods on hand in case you need to get more health back. But you can still eat them even when you're at full health. Oh, sorry, full hunger points. So anyway, let's move on to the next candy cane, which is the fire candy cane. And this is another obvious one. You can see what this is gonna do. So when I eat this, as you can see, fire resistance for 2 minutes as well. So perfect for traversing the nether, or if you accidentally fall in lava or get caught on fire for whatever reason at all. Very useful indeed. Okay, so with that, we're gonna move on to the miner's candy. So let me just get this pickaxe right here and dump some of this stuff that we don't need. And also I'm gonna do time set midnight and also clear effects. So with the miner's candy, when you eat this pretty much gives you haste and night vision 2 for 2 minutes also. Perfect for when you're exploring the caves. And also when you got a good pickaxe like efficiency 5 on it. So you can pretty much get ores for days. Just like that. And same thing with some of the more rare ones. And just like that, you have a bunch of good resources just like that. Okay, so then, now let's move on to the next candy cane, which is the Sugar High candy cane. So with this, you pretty much get jump boost and speed 2 for 2 minutes also. And it's definitely good for getting around places much quicker as well. And with the jump boost 2, you can pretty much jump up twice as many blocks with ease. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the Deep Sea Candy Cane. Hold on, let me clear effects right now. And also let's do time set day again. Okay, so now let's eat the Deep Sea Candy. So with this, it gives you Conduit Power 2, which that pretty much means it allows you to have like sort of night vision and also mine quicker underwater. And also Dolphin's Grace for 2 minutes. So you'll be able to see better, mine better, and also swim faster underwater as well. Perfect for traversing the Minecraft seas below. So with that, we're going to move on to the last 2 candy canes, which is the Recovery Candy Cane and the Hearty Candy Cane. So when I eat the Recovery Candy Cane, as you can see, gives you regeneration for 2 minutes. Definitely good for regaining some health back, in case you're in a tough fight. Which then brings us to the last candy cane, which is the Hearty one, so hold on. I just need to take some damage first, before I show you. Okay, not that much. Make sure to keep my distance. Okay, that's good enough. And you can see how quick the regeneration 2 does it. Okay, so anyway, so when I eat the Hearty candy, it gives me Absorption 3 for 2 minutes. Oh, and the other thing about it is that it also gives you a good high level of instant health. So basically, if I was on a low amount of health, then the Hearty candy cane would have brought me back up to full hearts, as well as giving me 6 additional ones in the process. So you can see how the Recovery and the Hearty candy cane work well together. In fact, if you have all the candy canes, you can actually come up with good combinations to use them as well for certain situations. And also one other thing about this armor set, hold on, let me put this stuff away for a second. So pretty much as always, when you take off the armor set, you lose the ability to craft the different candy canes, but also, just taking off one piece, all of the candy canes go away, so you don't get to keep them. Only when you wear the armor set you can use them, so make sure you guys keep that in mind. Okay, so now that you've seen that, let's go over the commands into making this all work out, so be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so now we're gonna go over the commands into activating the candy cane armor set bonus. And like all my other armor videos in the past, make sure the redstone is exactly as you see here. And also, I'm going to explain why there's a lot of these commands here, because most of them are similar in regards to the certain types of candy canes, but also some are exactly the same to account for the different candy canes, which I'm going to explain momentarily. But first, we're going to first look at the command which will detect if the player is wearing the full armor set. So it's execute at P, run execute if items entity at A, and then we do armor.head, and then put in all the information for the leathered helmet named Candy Cane Helmet as you see here. And then we do run execute if items entity at A, and this time we do armor.chest, and then put in all the information for the Candy Cane chest plate as you see here. And then here, same thing, except we change this bit to armor.legs, and then put in all the information for the Candy Cane leggings, as you see here. And then lastly, same thing as all the others, except we change this bit to armor.feet, and then put in all the information for the Candy Cane boots, as you see here. And make sure you set this command to always active as well. So they have two redstone comparators, one going this way and one going that way, but we're first going to go this way. So these next few commands are for the battle candy cane. So this first command detects if there are certain items on the ground, which in this case is 4 pieces of sugar, block of amethyst, white dye, and then a red dye. So it's execute at P, run execute as at E, and inside brackets we do type equals item, comma distance equals 0.3, and then we do if items entity at S, and inside brackets we do MBT equals underground colon 1B, and then we do contents Minecraft colon sugar, and inside these brackets we do Minecraft colon count on equals 4, so that means it will detect if there are 4 of them on the ground. And then here we do the same thing, except this is for the block of amethyst. So you do amethyst underscore block right here, and then we do count equals 1. And then here's the same thing, except this is for the white dye. And again, make sure you set the count to 1. And then towards the end here, it's the same thing, except this is for the red dye. And of course, set the count to 1. So there you have another redstone comparator like this, leading into these next 5 commands over here. So this command pretty much summons the battle candy. So this first bit is pretty much the same as the last one I just showed you, except we do this here. Run, summon, item, and then we do 3 squiggly lines like this, and then you just put in all the information for the special player head named Battle Candy Cane, as you see here. And then these next 4 commands right here pretty much remove the items from the ground. Starting with this one. So here's just a simple execute at P, run kill at E, and inside brackets we do type equals item, comma MBT equals, and inside curly brackets we do item colon, ID colon, Minecraft colon, sugar, close these curly brackets, and then we do MBT equals underground colon 1B, and then we do comma distance equals 0.4. And then this one here is the same thing, except this is for the amethyst block right over here. Same thing with this one, except this is for the white dye. And then this one here is the same thing, except this is for the red dye. And these commands are pretty much going to be exactly the same for all the other ones going forward. Mostly the ones that get rid of the sugar, the block of amethyst, and the white dye. Those 3 right here are going to be exactly the same. The only different one is the one that gets rid of the certain color dye for making the certain candy canes, if that makes sense. Okay, so anyway, moving on to the ones for the fire candy cane. So here, this one is pretty much exactly the same as you see right here. Except we just need to come all the way to the end here And you just change this bit to orange underscore dye right here. So for this command, the first bit is pretty much exactly the same as the last one I just showed you. Except we come over here, so same summon item command as the battle candy cane one. And then here you just need to put in all the information for the fire candy cane as you see right here. And like I said before, these first three are exactly the same, which get rid of the sugar, amethyst, and white dye. So this one, you just need to change it to orange underscore dye right over here. Now, we're moving on to the ones for the miner's candy cane. So the only thing you gotta change is come to the end of the command and just do yellow underscore dye right here. And then this one summons the miner's candy cane. So here, same first bit as the others I just showed you. And then we come over here, same summon command, and then just put in all the information for the miner's candy cane as you see right here. And again, same ones that get rid of the sugar, amethyst, and white dye. And then this one, you just need to have it get rid of the yellow dye right over here. So now this is for the sugar high candy cane. So for this, just go to the end of the command and change this to green underscore dye right here. And again, this first bit of the command is exactly the same as the last one. And then the second half, mostly the same, except we just put in all the information for the sugar high candy cane, as you see right here. And again, gets rid of sugar, amethyst, and white dye. And then this one gets rid of the green dye right over here. So you guys can pretty much see where I'm going with this with the rest of the candy canes. Okay, so next is for the deep sea candy cane. So for this, you just come to the end of the command and change this to blue underscore dye right here. And then this command is for summoning the deep sea candy cane. So again, same first bit as the last one. And then we just need to come over here, and then you put in all the information for the deep sea candy cane as you see here. So again, sugar, amethyst, white dye, and then this one is for the blue dye right over here. So next one we got is for the recovery candy cane, which at the end of the command you just need to change this to purple underscore dye right here. And then this command summons the recovery candy cane. So same first bit as the last one I just showed you. And then over here we just need to change this bit by putting in all the information for the recovery candy cane as you see here. Sugar, amethyst, and white dye, and then this one is for the purple dye right over here. Okay, and the last one we got is for the Hearty candy cane. So for this, you just need to come to the end and change this bit to pink underscore dye right here. And then this command summons the Hearty candy cane. So, same thing as the last one, except we come over here and just put in all the information for the Hearty candy cane as you see here. And again, this one's for sugar, this one's for block of amethyst, and this one's for white dye. And then over here, just do the same thing but for pink dye right over here. pretty standard stuff. So now we come over here to this bit. These last few commands will get rid of all the candy canes when you do not have the full armor set on. Starting with this one. So here is just a simple execute at P, run clear at P, and then you do put in all the information for the player head named Battle Candy, as you see right here. Which these are pretty much long commands, so I'm not going to go through all that again, since you already saw that with the other ones. So here, this one's the same thing, except this is for the fire candy cane right over here. This one's the same thing, except this is for the miner's candy cane, as you see right here. This one is for the sugar high candy cane, as you see. This one is for the deep sea candy cane, right over here. This one is for the recovery candy cane. And then this one is for getting rid of the Hearty candy cane, as you see right here. And yeah, that is pretty much candy cane armor commands in Minecraft. And that, my friends, is going to wrap up for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that, guys, thanks for watching, hope you guys have a Merry Christmas in the next few days, and I'll see you guys next week in the next one. Goodbye!